Over 8,000 fans boisterously packed up the seats Saturday afternoon, and over 8,000 fans emphatically stood up to watch junior first baseman Casey Borba hit a walk-off single across the shortstop to score Texas's 5th run, walking off the Oklahoma Sooners for the 2nd time this series. But more importantly, it was Texas's bullpen playing a critical role, recording 4 straight shutout innings as the Oklahoma Sooners drove in an aggressive 4 runs across 5 innings. That's right, well over 8,000 fans packed the seats inside Disch-Falk for a Saturday afternoon classic against their staunch rival and former Southwest and Big 12 foe, the Oklahoma Sooners, for the last of this 3-game series to close out the month of March. In Game 2, Texas was the team that emerged victorious, winning the series Friday night after junior left fielder Ashton Larson connected on a down-the-line single off the left field side to walk it off in the 10th. But the Sooners were more than poised to weather a storm against the Longhorns side on a day that was already cloudy coming in. The Sooners, led by tenure manager Skip Johnson, who previously served as the Longhorns pitching coach for over 10 seasons, started the game hot, dialing in laser after laser against sophomore phenom and former SEC freshman of the year, Dylan Volantis. This young Sooner squad that ranked 40th in the nation in on-base percentage racked in the stat line early on, recording 7 total hits in the game's first 3 innings. But what's even more astounding, this was the most amount of hits Volantis has given up during his time in college. The team from Norman added to this impressive tally by scoring 3 runs heading into the bottom of the 3rd. However, the number 2 team in the nation responded with a 2-run blast of their own by junior catcher Carson Tenney to left center, scoring him and second baseman Ethan Mendoza to take the pressure off the pitching. Then the lefty from Torrance, California got the message and then executed, going an impressive 1, 2, and 3 to end the 4th and 5th innings, but could not continue this miraculous momentum into the 6th. And after giving up a bases-loaded walk to right fielder Alec Blair to give the Sooners their 4th run of the game, the most Volantis has given up in a single game in his career, Coach Saucenigo saw enough, calling up righty pitcher Brett Crossland, and with 2 outs, the freshman pitcher from Phoenix, Arizona, worked himself out of a jam, ending what could have been a disastrous inning for the Longhorns. Then Texas, who had been quiet all afternoon in the batter's box, settled in late, with a glaring single up the middle to score Anthony Pack Jr. by second baseman Ethan Mendoza in the 7th, along with a fielder's choice made by Adrian Rodriguez to tie the Horns in the 8th. Texas relief pitching continued to keep their game afloat after being called upon back in the 6th, answered with 4 straight shutout innings. And with the opportunity to put this game to bed and sweep the Red River counterpart under the water, Texas came in clutch with a blooming single up the middle by sophomore first baseman Anthony Borba, turning this stadium's atmosphere to a rock and rolling AC/DC concert bash. And afterward, Borba reflected on that thrilling moment. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I mean, it felt great, anything I could do to help the team win, and, rough game before, or rough game going into it, so just being able to pull out a win and being the game winner was awesome.
In the end, the Texas Longhorns wrapped up the series with the sweep against their upstate rivals, the Oklahoma Sooners. The Longhorns will venture back to Disch Field Tuesday night, where they will take on Central Texas rival, the Texas State Bobcats, for the 2nd time this season. Inside Disch Field on a Saturday night thriller, I'm Aiden Irvok reporting to you live from TSTV Sports.